Boom! In this video we're going to be showing you guys and revealing to you guys how I took a brand new store from $0 to over $30,000 in sales in less than 7 days with my low budget Facebook ad strategy. Before we start the video, we do daily giveaways for a one-on-one consulting call. All you have to do is go ahead and comment down below your question with hashtag money, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications for a chance to win a one-on-one consulting call. So let's hop right into the video. What is going on, guys? Back at it with another video. So I've been getting this video asked so much from you guys, and that's how to start scaling Facebook ads, how to start Facebook advertising with a very low budget. And as you guys can see, this is exactly how I took a brand new store from like $0 all the way to $8,000 a day in revenue. So that's like $33,000 overall in less than 7 days. I'm gonna be showing you guys the low budget Facebook ad strategy. So let's hop right into it. Here I am on my computer and I'm gonna share with you guys how I structure it, okay? So this is just a random ad account that I have, and I'm gonna show you guys step by step how to start structuring it for low budget. So a lot of you guys have a much lower budget than most people, right? Or maybe you just don't want to risk so much money, since obviously you're a beginner and you're so attached to money. So you just want to start playing around with Facebook ads and see how to start, you know, making things work out and how to even create an ad, right? So that's what we're going to be showing you guys in this video. So first things first, just go to your ads manager like I am right here, and the first thing you're gonna do is create a campaign, okay? So the campaign, you create it right there, and then it's gonna take you to this. So obviously the first step is creating the objective for the campaign. What's your marketing objective? So all that means is, what are we trying to do? As a beginner with a low budget, I always go with a conversion campaign, because in my opinion, and from all the results my students have, as well as what I'm showing you guys right now, this is exactly how I took that brand new store to over $30,000 in sales, okay? And that was using this exact low budget strategy. So once you get here, we're gonna go to conversions. And all conversions means is this: drive valuable actions on your website, app, or messenger. And the valuable action that we're going to be going for is gonna be a purchase, right? The whole point of this is to get purchases. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So here we're gonna name the campaign. This is how I name my campaigns. You don't have to do it exactly like this. This is just how I like to organize my stuff. So I'm gonna put website conversion and then for whatever product. So let's say we're advertising these glasses, right? These anti-blue blocking light glasses. So we're just gonna put blue. Let's just do blue. Website conversion, WC, and blue. Now we're gonna go to continue, and here's where we start creating the ad set level. So all the ad set level is the targeting. So the first thing here on the left hand side is that campaign, which is basically our objective, and then the ad set level is gonna go over the conversion, the dynamic creative, the offer, the audience, the placements, budget, and schedule. So that is what is actually the important part, the actual details. So start taking notes, okay? So here we're going to go to purchase, and obviously here it's red. The only reason it's red is because this is a brand new Facebook account and it hasn't had anything, no traffic, no add to carts, and especially a purchase. So that specific pixel hasn't been fired. So it is going to be red if you are a beginner, but that doesn't matter, okay? That doesn't mean we can't go for purchases. So we go here for website purchases and we scroll down, we leave everything the same, dynamic creative, offer, don't touch any of that. Here is where we're actually going to target our specific audience. So starting off, it says United Kingdom or wherever you're from. We're gonna exit that. With the low budget strategy, it's always targeting very broad. So I'm going to assume that you don't know who to target with this, and you don't know what countries people are going to be buying from. You don't know nothing. So the best way to approach it is to always target very broad in the testing phase with a low budget, so then we can go ahead and collect data after 3 to 5 days, and after those days you're gonna realize and notice, oh, the data and the purchases are coming from these specific countries. I'm getting add to carts from this specific gender, this specific country, and then we start narrowing it down. But for right now, we target super broad, and you're gonna realize how this is gonna be super effective, especially for a low budget, because the whole point is you have a brand new pixel, you have a brand new Facebook ad account, so you have no data. We want to collect as much data as possible, and then you go ahead and analyze the data and make your decisions and start narrowing down accordingly. So here we're going to just target worldwide, okay? So what does that mean? We're going to be running our ads on planet Earth, every single country, every single city. It's just going to target anybody, okay? So I know that seems kind of crazy because you're like, oh damn, really? We're going to be targeting the entire world? Yes. And then the next steps that I'm about to show you, you're actually going to realize that it's going to make the difference between you actually making sales and not. So pay very close attention. So we're going to target worldwide and not even exclude certain countries. So maybe you have this thought, maybe you have seen different Facebook videos, Facebook advertising videos on YouTube. So I just want you to clear your brain and just start fresh. Don't even think about any other ideas. It's just like this, starting worldwide. Don't think of, oh, what if Africa scams me, or what if I get bad traffic from India, this and that. Don't even think about that. Just target worldwide, okay? The age range, I always do 18 through 65 plus, which is basically anybody with a credit card and debit card, not specifying specifically. Maybe you think older people will want glasses, but you never know. You have to let the data tell the story. You have to analyze the data. Don't be so judgmental with the ad, if that makes sense. We just want to target broad, get data, and then analyze the data, because data is what really is the value. That's where you're going to find your right audience. So here, gender, we're not even going to target a specific gender. Maybe you're targeting, or you're selling bikinis, let's say. Obviously that's a woman type of clothing or accessory or whatever, but it doesn't matter. Just target all, okay? Next is the language. Not even language. We're not even going to enter a language, any specific English all or Spanish, this or that. We're just going to just leave it blank. Let Facebook do all the hard, heavy lifting for us. They're going to know a lot more about the audience and the specific people who buy our product more than we know. So from the bat, everything's broad, okay? This is where everything actually changes. The detailed targeting, okay? So what is detailed targeting? It's just defining your audience by including or excluding demographics, interests, and behaviors. So my method of doing the low budget strategy is just going broad and only detail targeting a specific interest that's related to your product and narrowing it down by a specific behavior, which is going to be the behavior of an engaged shopper. That's actually a specific wording that we're going to use. So here, obviously you see that the checkbox is checked, expand interest when it improves performance at a lower cost per result. We don't want to check that. We want to uncheck it because we want our data to go specifically to that specific audience. So let's say we're doing these glasses, right? The interest for that, one of the first ones that I would do would be glasses, okay? So glasses, just glasses in general. And right here it says the size of that audience. So the size that Facebook has that people have been interested in glasses is over 98 million people. So that's a huge amount of people, which is perfectly fine. So here we're going to target glasses, and that's the specific interest, right? That's what is related to our product. Now we're going to narrow it down by a behavior, because since we're targeting so broad, we don't want to just get people who don't even check out our website, and which is the most important part. We want people who will actually go to our website, because if they land on our website and actually have that initiative to check out our website, that means they're interested and are looking to buy. So one way to do that is by narrowing down the audience. Right here it says narrow audience, and the first thing that I narrow it down by is an engaged shopper. Okay, so an engaged shopper, and engaged shopper is the actual purchase behavior, right? It says it right here, over 333 million people in this audience, and it's people who have clicked on the call to action button, shop now, in the past week. So it's anybody in the last week who has clicked an ad that says shop now, which means that they're looking to buy stuff. So that is amazing and perfect, right? So we're doing the interest glasses, and we're targeting people who actually click the shop now button. So now that we do that, we're gonna scroll down, and edit placements, okay? So specifically with the low budget strategy, I only target the Facebook feed and Instagram feed, and that's from all the money I have spent in my overall dropshipping career. I have noticed that most of my sales come from the Facebook feed or Instagram feed starting off, okay? So that's exactly what we're going to target. Only the Facebook feed and only the Instagram feed. So just uncheck everything besides those two. Then we scroll down and leave everything the same, specific mobile device or operating system. We just want to target anybody, either on desktop or mobile. It doesn't matter if they have an iPhone or Android. So now we scroll down and we go to the budget and schedule. So the daily budget that I like to test out is $5 a day. The reason for that is because usually when testing a new product, I always start with a $15 break-even point. So what does that mean for someone that doesn't know? The $15 break-even point is the amount of money I'm allowed to spend, and then it's profitable. So maybe I kind of said it, I worded it kind of weird. So let's say like this. Let's say we buy this product from AliExpress for $5, right? And on our website, we're selling it for $25 or $20. So we bought this on AliExpress for $5, and on our website, we're selling it for $20. So the margin there is $15, right? So those $15 is the amount we're allowed to play with. So $15 is that break-even point. So once it spends $15, that's when we're profitable, right? We're allowed to spend up to $15. So if I spend $7 and get a sale, I have a profit margin of whatever's remaining, right? But if I spend more than $15 on this specific ad set, then it's obviously not profitable. So that's why I test at a $5 a day ad set budget and let it run for 3 days, because after 3 days, this specific ad set would have spent $15 overall. So after those $15 and it doesn't get a sale, that's already past my break-even point for this specific product. So I would just kill the ad set. So we're gonna go here and say $5, okay? So it's gonna spend $5 each and every day, okay? And we're gonna let that run for 3 days because that's what the break-even point for this specific product is, okay? For you, I always recommend $15 at least break-even point. Rarely do I ever test a product that has a way lower break-even point. So $15 should be the minimum break-even point. So find products that you can at least have a $15 break-even point, okay? So now we're going to head and scroll down, and the conversion window. So the conversion window is going to be very important because that is exactly what it says here. Select the amount of time it typically takes for someone to complete a valuable action, conversion. The valuable action we're looking for and we're actually optimizing for is purchase, right? So after clicking or viewing your ad, we use data generated using this lifetime time frame to optimize ad delivery. For example, if your conversion window is 1 day, we'll optimize by using data for conversions that happen within that 1 day. And that is exactly what we're going to do, because since we did it so broad, we're going to go ahead and actually get impulse buyers. That's what we're searching for. So this is really where it comes down to. The interest targeting narrowed down by engaged shopper, only doing Facebook feed and Instagram feed, and having the $5 a day ad set budget, and then the conversion window of 1 day click, which would mean we want people to purchase after 1 day of clicking, which is typically an impulse buyer. And that is exactly how you start targeting with a low budget. And that's exactly how I scaled this brand new store from $0 to over $8,000 a day, which is over $33,000 in sales revenue at the low budget. I did it exactly how I showed you guys. And then after, obviously, your ad sets start getting sales, all I did was duplicate, which I like to call horizontal scaling, which all that means is more ad sets. So typically a lot of people like to scale vertically, which would mean if this specific targeting ad set got us sales, a lot of people like to increase the budget. So from $5, a lot of people would just boost it up to $15 and then to $50 and then $100 and, you know, just keep going up. Rather with the low budget Facebook ad strategy that I do, it's just duplicating, just keep duplicating horizontally. And that is exactly how you start testing at a low budget. Next is going to be the ad creative, which is going to be just your ad, right? The video, the picture, the caption, the description, and your offer. So I'm actually going to go ahead and leave that for another video because that's its own video in itself. So that is it for this video. Hope you guys found the value. If you guys have any questions about this, go ahead and just comment down below your questions. I answer every single and all questions in the first hour. So if you have a question, that's your time to go ahead and ask. Every day is Monday, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Sometimes I feel like the world spins opposite of the way you spin. Sometimes you just gotta